Two travel agents with an ocean-sized obsession for small ship cruising.
Get ready as we inspire you to sail beyond the brochure.
It's the Ship Less Traveled. All right, everybody. Well, welcome to the Ship Less Traveled. My name is Dave Wentworth, and I'm a travel agent in Canada.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lorraine McCowart, and I'm a cruise specialist travel agent based in Berkshire, England, United Kingdom.
We love connecting travelers with small ship cruising, and so we're starting this channel to basically help people find out more about the world of small ship cruising. How long have you been a travel agent for?
Yep, so I've been a full service travel agent for over 30 years. I started way back in 1990 when I left school.
I never thought I would be a travel agent. It just kind of happened. And so lo and behold, I became a travel agent, but I was always very land focused. And then maybe I just ran out of countries to travel to. I ran out of land. You know, the earth is 2/3 water. I was just like, I need to get on the water. But it was the smaller ships that really appealed to me because I'm a geography nerd. I love isolated islands or remote ecosystems, and you just can't bring a big ship into these sensitive areas. How did you kind of come up with your love for small ships specifically?
So I worked with just about every cruise line on the seas. And honestly, I love them all. You know, since my kids are now grown and I kind of want to explore more of the world in depth and more immersive and have more of a personalized kind of experience. My husband and I booked onto Azamara a couple of years ago around Croatia, around the islands. That was it for me. Just to be able to sail on a ship with far less passengers. You know, it was never crowded. We never had to queue to get on or off the ship. The pool at the deck area was never crowded. The restaurant service was second to none. It was so personalized, but not intrusive at all. The food, I've never eaten food like it in my life, I swear to God. You know, I've eaten a lot of good food on land. But even, you know, from their buffet and their main dining was spectacular food, very fresh and lots of it. But then you go into their fine dining restaurants and it's beyond. That was where my love of the smaller ships comes from. The fact that I now want to always cruise on smaller ships and I want to spread the love. I want to show people what they can receive.
I think there's a misconception out there with small ships that you're not going to get the same level of service or food or accommodation, but that has absolutely not been my experience, that there is a world of luxury. And when I say a world of luxury, there's everything from understated luxury to butlers with white gloves. So, you know, if you don't want the higher aspects of luxury, you don't necessarily have to do that. There's a range in small ship cruising.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, just as you said before, Dave, you know, just being able to dock in those smaller exclusive ports that large ships just cannot get into, you know, and then you leave the ship and it's not touristy. You're not in a touristy area. You're in a lesser known area. And, you know, if you take one of the excursions that are being offered, not only do they show the UNESCO heritage sites and other huge tourist sites, they show you little known gems that you perhaps wouldn't find if you're out exploring on your own.
And I find on small ships as well too that there's such a more intimate experience, and by that I mean interacting with the crew, getting to know the crew. And so whether it's, you know, at guest services, if it's in the restaurant, people get to know you by name. They get to know, oh, she likes red Merlot or he wants a white Sauv Blanc, you know. They get to know these things. And before the end of the cruise, it's my experience, people are often, you know, you're on a first name basis if you're comfortable with that, but they get to know you. And that's so special. And so obviously, if people are interested in that, they need to be able to get in touch with us. And so for UK inquiries, Lorraine, how can people get in touch with you?
I have my website set up and running, bespokecruiseholidays.co.uk. I'm also on Facebook under the same name, Bespoke Cruise Holidays, by email and by phone. It's all there on my website for you to contact me. And of course, you can come through us on the Ship Less Traveled, and either Dave or myself can help you there too.
If you have questions or you're booking inquiries, whatever it may be, and you're in North America, I service folks coast to coast to coast. You can get in touch with my website. Like Lorraine, all my contact information can be found on my site, and that's destinationwhatever.com. And then also I have a Facebook for my agency, Destination Whatever Travel, so you can find me on there and check out my posts. And in addition to, of course, the community we have here on the Ship Less Traveled. So many ways to interact. And also, just make sure to interact with our community. I think Lorraine and I would love to see people interact and ask questions, post pictures. If you're thirsty for content on a particular subject matter or destination, let us know. Like, we can definitely build the conversation with you.
Absolutely.
I don't think I have anything more to say about myself for an intro video. What about you, Lorraine? Any final?
I think I'm all worn out from talking, Dave.
Curious about small ship cruising and ready to start planning? We're here to help you find the right voyage, whether you're a first timer or a seasoned sailor.
If you're in the UK, I'd love to hear from you. You can find me at www.bespokecruiseholidays.co.uk or visit my agency's Facebook page, Let's Plan Something Unforgettable.
And if you're watching from North America, I've got you covered. Head over to destinationwhatever.com or connect with my agency on Facebook. Let's get you on board, literally.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and share it with your cruise curious friends. Your support helps us keep this ship sailing.
Thanks for coming aboard. Until next time, this has been the Ship Less Traveled, where small ships lead to big adventures.